start. Let's see how this goes. Yo. Hey, let me know if you can hear me because I don't got my headphones, so I really can't hear no feedback coming through the mic. Usually I got my headphones on and I can hear myself. Yo, El Boki, what up? Can y'all hear me? Yo. Okay, cool. All right, cool. Appreciate it. Let's do a quick thumbs up real fast so we can get everybody in here. We're gonna do a special. What up, Paula? What's happening? We're gonna do a special. What up, Carl Timps? What up, bro? All right, so remember I told you I was gonna come back and give y'all an update on calling home, and let's do a group meditation tomorrow. Right? So tomorrow, let's do 9 p.m. Eastern. Really, let's put about 9:15 Eastern. And you can actually see what I'm talking about tonight when you go outside. But at nighttime, today and tomorrow, specifically tomorrow, and you can chime in wherever you at on the earth, because I know for us, it still gets dark on the East Coast. It's still, it's 7 o'clock, it's dark. And so if it's 9:15 on the West Coast, on the East Coast, my people in Central Time is 8:15, it's dark. My people in Mountain is 7. You know what I mean? You cool. Cali, everybody be able to see it. It's going to be visible. So tonight, what I want y'all to do is, when the sun goes down, the moon is about to start lining up with a big bright star a little bit behind it. And that's going to be Sirius. Tomorrow, they both going to be what we would call perfectly aligned. So tomorrow night, let's all have one collective visualization, one mind at the same time, using the moon as a guiding point to Sirius. And our visualization is going to be simple. We're going to get into some mental kung fu, which is going to be at 9:15 Eastern. What up, Ernest? We are going to visualize a dog, wolf, same thing, howling at the moon. And we only got to hold this collective image for 5 to 10 minutes. So from 9:15 to 9:20, we could be, or 9:20 to 9:30, 9:15 to 9:30, 10-15 minutes of one collective visualization, us sending our thoughts to the moon, which is really aligned with Sirius, and we're visualizing a dog or a wolf howling at the moon. You know how they do. Woo! It's just a simple visualization. Mental kung fu. All right. Now, why Sirius? Because last live I talked about how Sirius, hey, what's up, Miss Living Life? Sirius, we know, is the brightest star in all of the heavens. It has a very, 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 very ancient importance. And not only ancient importance, it really has a future importance, because our solar system is within this gravitational pull, and this is the grand light that we're traveling to. So it's something called the greater and lesser lights. This is the greater light that we're traveling to. Okay. So again, the ancient times, whether you go to Egypt, you deal with, Isis, the goddess, or you deal with Sepdek, who's a goddess. She's depicted with, the star on top of her head, which was talking about Sirius. And we know that the flooding of the Nile River created or marked their new year. And again, you can have several calendars. You can have a moon calendar, you can have an Earth Sun calendar, and then you can have a Sirius calendar. But late July, August, the sun is rising and Sirius is rising together. And then what happens is Sirius rises shortly before the sun does. And this marks the annual return of the goddess, because for a period of time, about 72 days, it appears that the sun, anytime the sun is traveling next to a planet or what appears to be in front of a planet, you won't be able to see the light of that planet because the sunlight is too bright. So what happens is Sirius is here 1 minute, and then the sun looks like the sun is traveling in front of it. Then you can't see it no more. And then as the sun look like it's traveling away from it, then Sirius comes up in the morning. Then the sun comes up. You see what I'm saying? And this is really a beautiful illusion. I keep stressing look like, because really the earth is the one that's doing the moving. So if the earth is doing the movement, it looked like the sun is moving in front of Sirius. And then at times it's not. And so the way that you can really see this visual wise is for you to understand that there's a period of time where, let's say, the sun comes up first. And then after the sun comes up, then Sirius comes up. Well, you can't see it because, the sun is too close to Sirius. So Sirius is coming up a little afterwards. You can't see it because anything that comes up after the sun and it's bright outside, you really can't see until the sun gets on the complete other side of the day, which is the western sky. So 1 minute the sun comes up and you can't see Sirius. Then the next minute, as we keep traveling, then the Sirius will come up and then the sun will come up. Then you can see Sirius in the morning, right? But now when the sun is up, you can't see Sirius when it sets because the sun is up. You see what I'm saying? So it's just like right now, when you go outside and the sun go down, there's going to be a big bright star in the western sky. Well, that's Venus. And when Venus is to the left of the sun, obviously that means the sun rises first. And then when the sun sets, then that means you can see the evening star. This is the bright morning star. Then you got the evening star. And right now, Venus is the evening star right now. You see what I'm saying? But if Venus was to the right of the sun, then that means Venus will come up first and then the sun will come up. You see what I'm saying? So when you're to the right of the sun, you come up before the sun. When you're to the left of the sun, you come up after the sun, and thus your light can be seen in the evening time. Okay? So I hope that makes sense for you, because that's what's going on astronomically. All right? And so tomorrow, 9:15, let's be locked and loaded. I want you to get a view of this tonight. Like, my sky is pretty empty. I can see the moon right now. And as you can see, it's still daylight, whatnot. But you can see this beautiful phenomenon lining up behind the moon. You're gonna see a bright star. That's gonna be Sirius. And tomorrow at 9:15, and if it's 8:15 your time, 7:15, 6:15, respectively, everybody come out. This won't be a live. We gotta sync up. You gotta be on point. So set your calendar, or maybe I may put my phone on live. You know what I'm saying? But you got to be outside like an astronomer. You know what I'm saying? And if it's cloudy, so what? Know the position. You know what I'm saying? Know the position and whatnot. Hold on, this Jew. Let me make sure you straight. Yo. What up, man? Man, I'm on a live real fast, giving that call for tomorrow. What y'all doing tomorrow? We're doing that ET Fall Home. Remember? Howling at the Moon. What up, L. Logan? Yeah. Yeah. Something on here, man. I hit you back. All right. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Yeah. So that's just what it is. You know what I mean? Um, just to get the mind going and just to get the synchronicity going and get the feel going and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And you really be the bomb diggy if you got a mask on. You know what I mean? Like Future mask on, and you get into this Egyptian ceremony aspect when you put a dog mask on your face. You know what I'm saying? To really get in tune, but you ain't even got to go that far. You know what I mean? Totally dependent on you and whatnot. And we just gonna sync up and just simply imagine. Because we see this is the thing. Sirius is the dog star. And so the constellation is called Canis Major, so it looked like a dog. And what we have to learn to do is we're just simply mirroring and mimicking a cosmic principle. But I'm telling you, we can actually send that thought and animals will pick up on it, bro. So I give you a classic example when we look at the Simpsons predictions, and Jew gonna do something on this real soon. The Simpsons had predicted a tiger had mauled the dude, and in real life, years later, that tiger ended up mauling dude. And so I was like, damn, if you got to really understand the intricacies of that, because it's like now you put an animal up under suggestion. But I love the Taoist and Chinese philosophy because everything for them was really observing nature. You know what I mean? Crane, monkey, tiger. You know what I'm saying? All these different styles of fighting was mirrored off of watching nature. But I'm talking mental kung fu now, when we can send a thought into the field. Back in 2011, September equinox, the fall equinox, we were at a place called the Newark, like Newark, New Jersey, Newark Earthworks. And you can Google this place. The Newark Earthworks were an ancient native earth effigy, a big old circle. One is called the Newark Circle in the Octagon. And they were tracking this 18.6 year cycle of the moon. So we're there, and they got like this wood deck you walk up on and, kind of do an overview of the mounds where you can see out. They actually put a golf course on the mounds, and you can still, like, the mounds are still there. So this is in Newark, Ohio, the Great Circle. And then it's another one, the Octagon. And so we're there, not at the Great Circle, at the Octagon. And we doing the libations for the ancestors. Right? And I swear I wish somebody was here that was with us on that particular trip. And we doing a thing, and I swear to you, we hear this noise, and we look up, and it was all these black birds that was like making this bird noise. And you remember, like, on He-Man the Sorcerer, a portal will open and then she would appear, and then the portal, like, that was her thing. I swear to God, at the blink of an eye, these fucking birds disappeared in front of. They ain't fly away and disappear until we couldn't see them no more. Like, we heard them and looked, and then all of a sudden, at the blink of an eye, they disappeared, yo. Swear to you. Okay. So what up, Katoosh? What's happening? And so animals have been known to be a little bit more in tune with the electromagnetic fields of the sun and earth, a little bit more in tune with the vibration. So we're going to raise our vibration, and we just gonna send a galactic call out there. Truth be told, is already done, but we just gotta go up. We gotta go through it. But we're gonna send that signal out there, and that's gonna be it. Hold on, it's the office calling me. Hold on. Hey, yeah, I'm here doing the YouTube. What's happening? Uh huh. On in the living room over there about let me see. Hold on. All right. All right, my bad. Okay, y'all. So yeah, I mean it's just that simple. That's it. Tomorrow, 9:15. Let's lock in Eastern, whatever your time zone is, it don't matter. Let's lock in. It is starting to get cloudy. But I know that 9:15, I'm gonna be looking in the southwest sky. That's me. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, everybody's gonna be in the south sky. If you're on the west coast, it's gonna be more of the what they call southeast sky. So this is why it's important to know where the sun rises every morning. You know what I mean? So I know it rises in the east, it sets in the west. So southwest is this way for me and going a little bit this way. That's me. You know what I mean? But that's where the energy is gonna line up at. So I just wanted to get that out real fast, man. I ain't really want to build on nothing too tough. Unless y'all got a question real fast, but we just gonna get on our ET phone home. See, if you ever watch Bobby, and like got on the phone with Spirit World. Like I was like, damn, ain't nobody ever asked, dude, how you do that? What do you mean you got on the phone with the Spirit World? You know what I'm saying? That part had to get figured out. So it's like, oh man, this is how you get on the phone with the Spirit World. And I can show you case study after case study that when you participate in something like this, you do something like this, there's a beautiful correspondence that comes back. When that's totally up on the field. Sometimes you can get an idea to do something, and then before you about to do it, it manifests itself after y'all agree to do it. You know what I'm saying? Or you just have to wait for a significant date, which is a number or certain days to pass, which now becomes a time lapse, or an alignment. You know what I mean? So that's the fun part where you got to let go and let God, as they say. You know what I mean? Because it's the field has to communicate back to you. It has to. It has no choice but to communicate back to you. You know what I'm saying? And so I know it may sound a little out there, but we gotta be galactic beings. If we galactic beings, then we should be able to call upon. We can make stars blink. We can do all of these great things. You know what I'm saying? And the whole purpose is to really show the glory of what we call God, the divinity, within creation, and then ultimately within us that resides within our thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Yes. So we do this tomorrow at 9:15 p.m. Eastern. Don't matter your time zone. Just synchronize it to 9:15. You're going to go outside. You should go outside tonight, especially if you got a clear sky. You can see the moon in the southern sky. Behind the moon is going to be a bright star, which is Sirius, or maybe a little bit to the left of the moon. And tomorrow we using that same alignment to send our thoughts there. A dog wolf howling at the moon. You dig? Wolf pack style. All right. So any questions on anything before I pack it up and get on up out of here? So I got my work done for the day. What is that? What is that? Okay. So we good? We straight? Is anybody here doing anything in the real estate arena? Yeah, you're welcome for sure. Anybody doing anything in the real estate portion? L Logan, L Logan, L Logan, L Logan. You are? You are? Were you with me, L Logan? How? How so? I'm trying to figure out what you in? You in the flip with us? And I'm just curious to see if anybody in here, if y'all like anybody like if you like actively like calling or mailing letters or oh, okay, yeah, I got you. Yeah, the flip. So I can't wait. In fact, I told you I'm gonna size that up. And let me look at something real fast. Um, let me see. We're gonna play by the rules here. I'm really waiting off of the Taurus. When's the Taurus new moon? Somebody tell me when is the Taurus new moon? Let me see. 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 That's a full moon in Libra. New moon. So it look like that's going to be the 22nd of April. April 22nd. And give me 1 second. I'm about to look at the sky and something, yo. This is how you go up in the future. So I'm looking for a new moon in Taurus because Taurus deals with finances. And April 22nd, that's an early moon. Ooh, that's interesting because the moon is said to be exalted at 3 degrees. And it looked like that new moon was going to take place about 2 degrees. Give me a second. Let me run a full report on this. April 22nd, new moon is going to be 3 degrees. It's going to be 3 degrees. I like. And I was born with Jupiter in Taurus. Yeah. So yeah, I'll be listing that property back pretty much a little over a month from now. Yes, the 22nd to be precise. So yeah, that's going back. That's going back on the market. That give us April, that give us May, that give us some sunny seasons, sunny weather to put this property back on, get that thing going, and decide what we're gonna do from that particular point, man. So I'm really looking into I look like it's gonna rain out here again. I'm really looking into some cash flowing properties. That's the name of the game. I can't really say nothing more than that, man. I'm really looking into some cash flows. That's what I really want. That's what I want. So, any questions before we get out of here? And did Illinois law really change for flip? Nah, so I don't know about. It wasn't flips that I know of. What I heard was something about wholesale. That as an individual you could only do 2 a year, perhaps, because it's a major disruption. So I totally understand. The key though could be one if you one is that's an individual, so you know how many different people you could say, hey, wife, it's your turn, or whoever, but now you always doing that. So if it is that, and you got to verify that, if it is that, then nothing stops you from getting the LLC, and then you sell the LLC. And when you sell the LLC, now you're not, you know what I'm saying? Now you're not doing that. You know what I mean? You're not actually selling your rights of the contract. You're in the LLC, and then you can make a separate contract that states that for whatever that wholesale fee, 15,000, you charging for that wholesale fee, you about to sell your LLC for 15,000, and the LLC happens to come with that. So it stays in the LLC's name and whatnot. On paper, there's ever no transfer and whatnot, because nothing is theft proof. Like, it's too late. You're not gonna stop it. It's not happening. You know what I'm saying? It's not happening. And then you just make everybody get their license if you want to play that game. You know what I'm saying? But contracts are assignable. You know what I mean? It's just it is what it is and whatnot. But that's another reason why I want to get more into the cash flow. Like, I don't really want to deal with that. I got money hitting every month. Buyer or seller market right now. I'm gonna say it is the benefit is definitely more on the I would say seller side in a sense. Even though the terms are reversed. But the market is still appreciating and up there. So I haven't seen anything where the bubble has popped. Let me make sure my sign is still out here, because that wind blowing like crazy. Yeah, so I haven't seen anything where the market has, popped and prices have went down and whatnot. So everything is still high. You know what I mean? In certain markets, it's a little high, but it's still deals out here, to be made, for sure. Yeah, I mean, El Boki, I mean, it's a great new moon. I don't know as far as visualization goes. I think I'm gonna have to do an in-house visualization with that one. People that's in the prosperity investment group who've done something together that are partners. Far as doing some things with some property that we have, give it that push for sure. I'll be doing a webinar. Ain't a webinar. Well, it's more of a class, but it'll be a one day class. Possibly two, because I want to help people. But it's going to be something dealing with cosmic karma and pulling up that birth chart in real time so y'all can see it. And whoever want to be transparent and say, hey, this is my birthday, we can pull it in so we can actually learn, like, what are these markers? You know what I mean? The most stressing markers is identify it and correct it. You know what I'm saying? And that's the name of the game. So that's going to be coming soon. Cosmic karma and whatnot. Yep. All right, man. It's about to rain. I'm about to get on up out of here. So yeah, look at it tonight if y'all can see it. If it's not rainy, cloudy, look at it tonight. The alignment. There may not be a live tomorrow, so you gotta set your calendar, set your clock, so you can be on point and whatnot. And it's about to come down. I hear it. And yeah, that's what it is, man. See y'all later. All right. Peace.